Good morning, guys. One of my friends sent me a video from Amazing Lucas, and how it ties into my video is this. I read the title about Gina Rodriguez. You might recognize her from the CW show that just ended a few months ago called Jane the Virgin. I saw the title. You know, she gets heat for catching heat for saying the N word. Now, on the surface, I found out she was singing a Lauryn Hill song in which the N-word was used, and it went on Instagram. On the surface, I'm like, I don't know why everybody all up in arms. First of all, anyone, especially people that live on the East Coast, that's been around some Puerto Ricans, especially in New York and places like that, those folks use that word more than black people. Okay? And plus, it was in a song. Now, if it's in a song and you hear it being said, I might feel some kind of way. But she's saying it from a song. So I probably wouldn't say nothing. And I was like, oh, what's the big deal? But then I started to understand why people were making a big deal about her saying it. And then on top of that, and I must give the brother Mr. Lucas this. He did his research like he usually does. And I have to say, it's starting to look a little suspect, Gina. First off, around the time that the Black Panther was out, the hit Marvel movie, about over a year ago, going on 2 years ago, she put out a tweet that, and I'm paraphrasing, she put out a tweet that said, congratulations to Marvel and Black Panther, but to Marvel and DC, where's the Latino representation? Basically, this is a moment, in my opinion, for African Americans. And a lot of comic fans wanted the Black Panther out. But you're going to pick that time. The movie hadn't even been out a week. You going to pick that time to try to talk about Latino representation? Nah, bad move. That's one you should have kept your mouth shut. You should have went behind the scenes to the people in charge to that. Not try to piggyback on top. And one thing, even though I don't espouse or subscribe to the pro-black thinking anymore, because I think a lot of it is crazy and a lot of it's nothing but opportunistic ways to try to get people's money. But they're not completely wrong on some things. One of them is, it's funny how they always want to piggyback. People want to piggyback when it's something, especially something that's predominantly black, that's being successful. And I felt like, in a way, that's what she was doing there. Then second, there was some film called Smallfoot. This brother was interviewing Gina Rodriguez and this black actress. I don't know who it was. She looked like Janelle Monáe, but I'm not for sure if that was her. But the question wasn't even posed at Janelle Monáe. Wasn't even posed at Gina Rodriguez, wasn't even posed to her. It was posed to the black girl. But she interrupted the black girl. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, first of all, that's just rude. Number one. And number two, no one cares about you. Oh, she represents all women. Why is it that folks of color, especially black folks, always have to be, oh, they transcend race, or they represent all like when Prince died a couple of years ago, they talk about, oh, Prince transcended race. How did he transcend race? How come when, let's say, David Bowie died, no one said he transcended race? And David Bowie had a lot of black fans too. Or there was black people that like George Carlton, the white stand-up comedian that died a few years ago. Does anyone say he transcended race? Does anyone say Freddie Mercury and Queen transcended race? And everybody black has danced or bobbed their head to something by Queen at some point. Where it was Another One Bites the Dust, Princes of the Universe, the theme, that was the theme from Highlander, or a lot of other songs. Just saying. I mean, that's always been a little suspect. So she already had, getting back to Gina Rodriguez, she already had 2 strikes against her anyway. And then this one's being the third, and then she gets on and does that weak apology. Talk about, oh, well, you see, I have a dark skinned dad. And then Lucas must give him credit. He showed a picture of a man, Donald Trump darker than that dude. I mean, my God, talking about he dark. He ain't dark. What, darker than maybe Hillary or somebody? I mean, darker than maybe the former WWE female wrestler Paige, maybe. But darker than who? Donald Trump darker than that dude. But yeah. Gina, you looking suspect. See, I was with you on the initial surface as far as the actual incident itself that got blown up and got you put on blast. But then when like I said, when the brother Amazing Lucas brought out the facts, I was like, ooh yeah, you looking suspect right now. On the real, you looking suspect. Anyway, if I was you, Gina, I would just ease back for a minute, do a Taylor Swift, go dark for a while. Speaking of dark, go dark for a while. And then slowly make your way back. Such a shame, too. Anyway, I'm out.